Well, after 5 days, we're finally leaving Petoskey. Wind finally laid down. Yesterday was crazy, but it's really beautiful out on the water today. Pretty flat. A few rollers coming in. I think it's boat traffic. A lot of people fishing out here, getting their last licks in just after Labor Day. Beautiful on the water. Got about a 5-hour trip heading to Leland, Michigan. So we are seeing Bay Harbor from the water, and this was an old quarry, and apparently they dug this channel, I don't know if you can see it, and made a huge lake inside and put this like massive complex of like custom built homes and a resort area type hotel, condos, a whole community, restaurants, shops, high-end shops, just quite a complex. We rented a car and went in there and saw it all, and quite impressive. But there's a lot of money in Michigan. It's very beautiful, but a little out of our price range. So we're at the town of Leland, Michigan, and it's actually called Fishtown, and it's an old fishing village, and it's quite adorable. This is Carlson's fresh smoked fish. We got some jerky there yesterday. They have smoked fish, fresh fish, really, really nice. I could smell it. It smells delish. Here's a cute little store. It's just adorable. They have all these little stores right on the water. Went into these stores yesterday and they were pretty awesome. It's a little canal here. And then we have like a lodge type place upstairs here. Some charter fishing boats, but this is like Falling Waters Lodge. Really cute. Got a dam right here. And then there's a restaurant. But really sweet little town. Little candy store, and then sells cheese curds and awesome sandwiches and drinks. Really cute little snack store. I heard they have really great sandwiches. How cute is this? A few more little stores that we need to check out later. All these little alleyways. Lots of crafts. Cove restaurant. Really neat inside, very nautical and all kinds of crazy stuff. Good food too, great margarita. So I'm not having the greatest luck finding the Leland Bluestone. I think I found one tiny little piece. But I am totally enjoying this beach walk. I miss my beach walk, and I'm so surprised that Michigan has such gorgeous beach shoreline. Beautiful sand, cool rocks, very lush and green. The water is a gorgeous color. It's a little bit rough today, but nothing crazy. I've seen a lot worse. But it reminds me of the island. It's just breathtaking. So, to be continued. Well, I could walk forever and ever here. It's so beautiful. But I'm pretty far down the coast, and I guess it's time to turn around. How awesome this was. So beautiful. So I literally walked as far as possible. Just cannot go any further, which thank God, because I really need to turn around. It's such a desolate beach, and it's like amazing. I'm trying to find a cup or a piece of garbage that I can put my findings, and there's not a piece of garbage to be found here. It's so refreshing as compared to, living on Long Island. You walk my beach, and there's just beer cans and garbage, and it's just very different here. Very surprisingly beautiful. And I shouldn't say surprisingly, but now here I am down here, and here is the marina, if you can see it, way down there. I got a ways to go, but it's beautiful and I'm loving it. So while I was walking on the beach, on that beautiful beach, I was actually on the lookout for these special stones. I never found any in Petoskey, but they are called Petoskey stones. And Gianni will explain to you what they are.
Petoskey stones are fossils. They're stones that were created by a certain type of coral that wound up going under the sea, being compressed and petrified. And when you look at them and they're wet, you'll see the pattern in the stone of it's very similar to stag coral today. And that's what you're looking at, that has been turned into a stone. And they use these stones to make jewelry and all kinds of really cool things.
So in a minute, I'll show you more that I collected. I mean, they had beautiful rocks there. As soon as they got wet, the colors, they were green rocks and red and just amazing colors and beautiful patterns in them and stuff. And then when we went to Leland, we were on the lookout for something else called Leland Bluestone. And now, Gianni, you can tell them what that is.
Leland Bluestone was created by the slag of steel manufacturing. 150 years ago in that area, they had a couple of steel mills, and they used to dump the slag from the steel production into the lake, and then over time that got compressed, it got handled, it got processed, and now it's the only place in the world you'll find these things, these blue rocks that are called Leland Bluestones. And when we went there were quite a few people with a whole elaborate little homegrown process of how to sort through the beach rock to collect these stones. They're very pretty.
They're really fanatics about it. but they have you know, these sifting tools and strainers, and they've got really into it. But these are the ones that I found. I mean, I like to think that they are Leland bluestones. Not positive, but to me, they're not really the stone, they're the slag. But those are what I only found a couple of those, but I did find a lot of Petrosky that I'm going to show you. But and also I did buy this beautiful necklace. This is a Leland blue stone, so it doesn't have to necessarily be blue. Also, it could be brown or green, or but the blue ones are really the most sought after and the prettiest. Then these are the Petoskey stones, which are the staghorn coral fossils. So you could see the different patterns in them. Those are really cool. So fun to find. It's like a little treasure hunt. But those are nice. Then we have, these are the, these are Charlevoix. These are called Charlevoix, and they have a different pattern. It's more like a fan shape. It starts out here and then goes that way. And then I have these couple more. This is one that looks very fan-like. And you can definitely tell that they're fossils. Coral fossils. And then we have the Leland blue. These are the slags. Now, I know they don't look like much, but if you polish these up and such, you would see the blue more. Now, this is kind of a cool piece. This is definitely the slag. And one more tiny piece. I had a lot of tiny pieces, but I didn't take them. And then I was actually at a craft fair, and I ended up buying a piece of Leland blue as a necklace. And this is what that is. And it's really pretty. It's not perfectly blue, but it's got the character in it that I like. So, and that's the stones. So we're taking this trail in Leland to the Clay Cliffs. Here's Gianni. He's so happy when he's hiking. Anyway, it's nice in here. We're going to see some cool views on the way down, hopefully. To be continued. Well, he's already crying like a baby. Okay, so I think we're getting close. I hear the breeze in the trees. Breezy day today. I see a boardwalk coming up. Here it is. Wow, we're up pretty high. The Sleeping Bear over there. Sleeping Bear dunes. Sand dunes. So they're doing this revitalization of the forest program here, and they just have all these saplings just planted everywhere, and the blue sleeve is like a protection from the deer, because the deer are really bad around here. But it's good to see that they're being good to the forest. Here's a whole bunch more. Really, they got a lot planted. He's much happier heading downhill. Right, hon? So, these are the trees. Black cherry, bur oak, paperberk, American basswood, shagbark, hickory, tulip, poplar, flowering dogwood, elderberry, and witch hazel.